I said that I don't have bad ideas. What could be a worse idea than starting a stream at 5 o'clock in the morning? Oh, all this is, I felt the desire for space engineers, and I'm just following the dopamine. I want to build more spaceships. Actually, to be fair, I'm not building more spaceships. I haven't built a spaceship yet. I've built a boat I plan to turn into a spaceship. Oh. Oh, well. So, loading screens. I'd hoped that by the time I had finished all this, it would be ready, but... Oh, here we go. 100%. Oh, space engineers. I'm gonna need a wee bit of time to warm up, but... Oh yeah, I'm underwater. I forgot the boat is kind of sinking. Oh no, it's not kind of sinking. We beached it again. That was what was going on. Yep, wait for that to load in. The wind turbines are going absolutely mad again. All is good. What's my inventory full of? Flag. Construction pumps interior plate. Lights on. Right. So, off I go. Continue the plans from last time, which is to get this land base operational. I got 2 refineries built. Maybe not the best first step, but it's nice to have them. They look cool. So I want to extend this out. I want to build a landing pad coming out of this conveyor somewhere over here for the miner. So I have somewhere to dock it. I want to build some storage coming up from here that connects down to the 2 refineries. And I want to... Something else I want to do. Yeah, assemblers. So this base is fully functional. These refineries are still all focusing on nickel, I believe. Yep. I've got all the cobalt sorted, which is nice. So let me grab some steel plate, grab some more interior plate. I don't know if there's anything that starts with girders, but maybe worth bringing some of those. And then do I have any construction components? There we go. So now to start scaffolding out something here. This is probably, I want a conveyor sorter going into that. To drain out all... yeah, to drain all the ore that the miner ship will pick in. Does this have the conveyor tube? I don't think the conveyor... Yeah, it doesn't have pipes on it. Oh, I already have pipes on my hotbar. Here we go. Pipe end? Yep. That can go there. Bend this out a little. Go up and over, and I think yeah, this might be good enough. Actually, let's set it up as a cross, and then if I have a connector on top, maybe, just in case I want to store more than one ship here. And where's the corner? Another connector. There we go. Turbines. Is that? This is maybe a bad idea. Can I touch this? Okay, yeah, it does still count as just one moving object. I can't get caught in the blades. I'm guessing the batteries are full at this stage. Oh, indeed they are. Let me check something. Nothing going on there. Anyway. That's going to be the gist of that. So actually... why not? I don't know, I do have steel plate, I just need to actually... expand it out. Probably from... actually probably above the pipe is the best place to put it. Do I want to do it that or... actually I feel what I want is, where's the beams? I've got the beams on hotbar already. That's helpful. Right, where is... I want the half beam box. And then I think from here, light armor blocks. Oh, no, no, quite that. Because I want the light armor blocks to be... where do I want them to be? This to be a... maybe I need to put... maybe I should put the stairs on my... stack barrel. Stairs... wait, no. You get the... it's in the ladder, isn't it? Yeah, you get the ladder with all this... is the one with all the stairs linked in it. Rated stairs, ramp, normal stairs, ladder shaft. Yeah, I think I like these stairs. Maybe one more forward, I think. Yeah. One more forward, and then that leads to... box. Okay, we're all out this way. Is that the wind blowing again? That is probably the in-game wind. Because it is very windy. Also, hello, Mooney. Yeah, that's... the wind is why the wind turbines are moving that quickly. Which would be good for me if my batteries weren't already full. Right. Let's quickly fill in the rest of the landing pad. I think we're actually... yep. This is one of the very rare times I'll actually be streaming at this point, because I just kind of thought, what do I do before... oh yeah, I was going to put something on top of this scaffold, that's why. Falling there. I was just kind of thinking, like, what do I do with all this time I have before I actually need to get ready to leave the house? I was kind of like, I kind of want to play Space Engineers. Yep. Hello, Meta. The reason I'm up at this time doing this stream. What am I? Actually, no. Let's look at what the new scaffolding block looks like. Okay, no, the scaffolding block doesn't look like you can stand on. Ooh, these actually do look pretty cool, though. Walkable scaffold block corner, walkable scaffold. Actually, these do look cool. Off scaffold block. Inverted corner? What's the between an inverted corner and a normal corner? Oh, just the direction of the... What time am I heading out? I am leaving the house at about... 9, I think. Yeah... It'd be neat if the scaffold had... Scaffold blocks. This slope scaffold blocks. Is there kind of like a scaffold panel I can put on the sides of the staircase? That'd be nice. Get locked out again? I don't get locked out. I have not been locked out of the house in some amount of time. I had that kind of one instant where I had a full-on panic attack for locking myself out, and I don't think I've locked myself out since because I'm that paranoid again. Okay, actually, I think this works because I want to use this light armor, and let's add some... Yeah. The one time I locked myself out while you were in Portugal. That was fun times. Okay, so a little bit of that. A little bit of that. And a bit of that. Okay. And then one more side. This is probably too big a landing pad for the purposes I intend to use it for. Oh, if you're a landlord, you can make duplicates to front door keys. We are... I don't think we have, but we are allowed to make duplicate keys, I think. I keep meaning to get one made, get an extra key cut for my mum, so that there's someone in the country at all times who could help me if I do get stuck. But so far it's just kind of a matter of, if I get stuck, I deal with it. I find some way to cope with it in my own power. And I'm out of steel plate. Yeah. Oh, there's still I need to do it because it's not that expensive. There's a place just down the road from us that does it for like £3 a key, which is apparently pretty nice. Right, plate. Not plater, plate. Only 400. Did I not have more plate than that? I guess 450 is okay. Oh, you've made a few copies of the front door key? Okay. Adventure map or survival? This is survival, Astro. There aren't many adventure maps for space engineers, I don't think. It is on a... Like, it's on a non-vanilla star system. So, new planets and all that. Okay. Main thing is how do I want to angle these? Well, maybe I'll maybe think about that in a moment. For now, if I just keep doing this... This is one thing, getting rounded edges on things in a block-based building game that look half decent. Okay. So, first I should maybe look at these corners. I feel this can work if I find the right angle combination. No, maybe not. Transition. Light armor slope, transition base, mirror. Yeah, Subnautica has runs. Hello, Nate Games. How are you doing? Subnautica... Yeah, I think so, but Subnautica kind of also wasn't... It was more like module-based rather than block-based. Oh, that's, I think, what I'm looking for. Yes. Okay, so I can put these blocks in these primary corners. That's the one I'm looking for. That's the ticket. And then here... Actually, is that... Wait, where's the block I had seen this one? Ooh, this one might be actually what I'm looking for. Am I working on a ship? No, the ship is kind of in an acceptable location at the moment. It's mostly just I'm trying to get the hydrogen tanks filled. Speaking of, how's our ice supply doing at the moment? We're out of ice again. Glorious. I'm gonna turn on the extractors for a moment. Ooh. Yeah, the ship's just sitting there while I start construction on an actual land base. Which is currently just 2 refineries, and I'm working on a... Oh, but you're muted, phone. Don't need to tell me I'm streaming. I happen to be aware of that fact. There's never enough ice. Never enough ice. Right now, yeah, we've got all the collectors collecting ice. Slowly, I don't think we can sink anymore because we kind of... The ship's become a beach whale. Yeah, see, we rapidly start stockpiling some ice for us. We can all turn into glorious hydrogen. Which will hopefully be enough to cause the ship to take off. Once we get all the engines built. Actually, I think what I should do is let's grab the components for the connector. And let's pipe up this first connector so I can actually use the miner as... slides down the ocean floor. Don't jinx it. It'll be safe. My ship is perfectly fine and functional. Easy daisy. Oh, hello, lag. Imagine something just tried to spawn in. Yep. Hello, spiders. Oh, wait, they're actually... Okay, the spiders are different groups. Yep. Sari wouldn't like living here, would she? Do you have anything nice for me? You have some steel plate, I'll take it. You have some steel plate, I'll take it. Racehorse. Yep. How long am I thinking of streaming for? For some increment of time. I just kind of wanted to play Space Engineers and kind of thought, if I'm going to play Space Engineers, I might as well stream it. This connector. Sarah would hate this if spiders that size were possible. Yeah. I think a lot of us would hate it if spiders of that size just wandered around. Especially if they could burrow silently underneath you and just pop out anywhere. If I can get a functional pipe network lined up. So it's just the corners. Froze, but my audio's going? Did it? I'm still... It seems to be going my end still. Is any... Yeah. Both on Twitch and YouTube on my end, it seems to be still going. OBS isn't telling me there's any problems. Yeah, it might be just YouTube being... having a tantrum or something. Well... So, add that to build planner, add that to build planner. Oh, yeah. Yeah. YouTube sometimes has... Well, I suppose Twitch has problems as well. I think it's just streaming in general has problems. But, yeah, we both know about streaming having problems, don't we, Money? After Misau's issues at the beginning on your last stream. Okay, conveyor sorter, I want to drain all and whitelist ore. Okay, so for those who don't know space engineers, what this means now is that any ship I connect to this connector, this sorter will drain every bit of ore immediately that is connected to the ship without stealing any of its other materials. Yeah, just trying to get the screen capture to actually work. But no, technical difficulties are, you know, just part of life when you're a streamer. Okay, so what else do I want? I want storage. Cargo container. I kind of want to build a large cargo container because large cargo containers are glorious, but they're also large. Yeah. See, I really want one of these, but where do I put it? I suppose I could just put it here on top of the thing. Yeah. Yeah, at least that's always the thing. As long as you can, as long as you can take scuff as an opportunity to learn. I removed the conveyors from my hotbar, which is not what I wanted to do. So convey that to huge ass box. Oh, no, it was maybe you're better off explaining it, Mooney, as you were the one who had actually seen what was going on. Good night, Nam, Astro. I still can't... I'm still inconsistent as hell when referring to you on Twitch. Have a good night. Oh, sunrise! Good, I'll be able to see properly again. I'm a man of many... Yep, whatever his name is. See, I know he's Nam. That's what I'm used to referring to him as, but I see the username Astromech. There's a sorter. So this one will drain all whitelist ingots. Being nightblind stuff, yeah. You'd think by now I'd build a couple, yeah. Yeah, I do try. Nam would be what I normally call them, but it's just kind of that instinct kind of I read people's usernames and read off that. 24 metal grids and display. Oh, of course, because let me find a cargo. Put the silicon in the cargo container, please. All this. Oh, there's not enough room in that cargo container. Oh, everything's full of ice. I've left the extractors on too long. At least I've solved my ice issue, I think. Yep, yep, the ice issue has been resolved. You'd think by now I'd have actually sunk a little resources into building lights. I'm a little concerned I'm running out of ammo. Okay, so that's storage. I kind of feel I should actually maybe replace these with storage containers to stockpile ore. I'll have to consider that. This doesn't lead me anywhere. That's no help to me. Okay, so next thing I want is assemblers. I think if I want one. One, two. Three. Hold on, let me conveyor. I want 2 conveyor tubes, 1 T-junction. Ooh, I could build industrial assemblers. They're nice. But they have awkward port placements, I think. Actually, I could still work with that, actually. You know what? Yeah. I could just build a 3rd floor. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I need to refill my hydrogen. Everyone needs to now notice. You're called Sari not enjoying Skyrim because of frostbite spider. Oh yeah, of course. Of course, are not fun. Then I only need 1 conveyor. Okay. Got enough hydrogen to hop down to the ship. Let me refill there. This is still maybe not the safest way to access a cargo port, but it works. As with most bugs, it's the fly out. Yeah, that was during summer when bugs kept getting into the apartment. There always seemed to be like one fly somewhere in my room, and whenever I would start streaming, it would come out of wherever it was hiding and just float in front of my face. It wouldn't do anything, it would just kind of float there. Just blocking my vision. Not blocking my vision, but talk to me about flies. Actually, I have another idea. Which might require me to change my loadout. Being a nuisance as well. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so that's more what I want. Let's put that there. And that there. And then that just means I need to add an extra conveyor corner onto my build list. Where's conveyor corner? Or conveyor tube. Build up an assembler. I need more construction components. I'm probably going to need to do a bit of a mining run relatively soon. Steel plate. How much iron do I still have left in the ship? Iron, I still have 6k, that's not too bad. Okay, put everything to production. How's our ice overflow doing? 28.6 thousand kilograms. Yeah, all our O2H generated full, 34,000. You know what? I don't always need gold for making the assembly. Oh, yes, but the component required for making those upgrades is because they need superconductors. Yeah, there is a node of gold nearby. All right. How is... Yeah, the hydrogen tank, I kind of just can leave, because I know it's going to be about 2 hours for it to fill up. Right, I know you're missing things because of silicon, and I think this... Silicon, yes, can go in there, which fixes everything. All components successfully withdrawn. Which means industrial assembler online, conveyor tube online, industrial assembler online. There we go. Now that's a little bit precarious, and I'd like to fix that. But first of all, let me have a wee look at steel plate. I don't have much. So in that case, iron. What is my iron supply still at? Iron ingot. 5k. That's not quite enough for 1,000 steel plate, but if I queue up a 500, all systems online. Which one's the Cyclops Vice? Oh yeah, that's... Oh, I'm trying to remember that one voice, like the funny voice line you get. What is it? You're the best captain in the ocean, and I'm not even squidding. I can't remember. I need to play Subnautica again. I've said it a few times. I'm debating doing another death run. Purely just because I want to play more Subnautica. And, you know, my first death run is only partially complete because I lost half my VODs, because that was the stream I was doing when I first lost access to my Twitch. Never? Oh no, I did finish... I didn't finish my challenge playthrough I did on YouTube, but I did finish my death run. The VODs are actually, I think, still up on YouTube. At least for like the second half of it. Because I started it when I was streaming on Twitch exclusively. But then my Twitch account got broke and I had to end up moving to YouTube. So I finished it on YouTube, but I don't have to start. Do a different series for taking the pretty more to be small, John. Meta, you make the bold assumption that I'll ever hit affiliate. I don't have the patience even to wait for that impossibility. So, you're like, oh, so yes, but halfway is not there. Halfway to affiliate is not affiliate. I keep using the build planner to try and get everything done. I used all of the steel plate. I've used all the steel plate I just built already. Okay. Right, but that is actually... Something I can do is maybe start taking materials out of these cargo containers. I've got a lot of... When did I get... Oh yeah, I did queue up like 5,000 computers, didn't I? Let's empty out the storage here, because I didn't actually need anything on the ship. Everything I need I can obtain on the base, except hydrogen. Yeah, hide empty, because I don't... Yeah, I can just back and forth for a bit. Hide empty. I don't need to take ice. Ice is still best kept here. And ice is most of what I have here. There we go. All components deposited. Oh yeah, it's not going to deposit some of these things. Like the oxygen bottle, all that stuff. Probably disassemble those rockets. I meant to look at that, like how much magnesium is each of them worth. Edited. Because if I'm going to be attacked by spiders, I probably want some defense turrets. Wait, nope, don't pick up the ice. I don't need ice. And this will make sure that when I do take off into space, that I'm not bringing a bunch of random crap with me that I don't need. It also means I can probably just turn the ice on and just leave the collectors on. Nope. I think we're getting there. Hide empty. Deposit everything. Hide empty. It's got 2k stone just sitting in there. Well, the stone can obviously go into the refinery and just immediately get melted. Otherwise, everything else can go in there. And I can grab a stone, grab the girders, and now the ship has nothing but ice on it, and I'm just going to turn on the ice collectors and let it sit there for forever, basically. Stones, actually, except I do want stone, and the stone does go inside the refinery. Batteries are fully recharged in minus 22 seconds, apparently. Let's actually have a look at this a sec. Production, if I was to disassemble all the missiles. Each missile is worth zero point 0.4 magnesium powder. Disassemble the rockets, I think. I do not need them. Rocket. Okay, they are all in. There we go. That's a point as well. Yeah, it causes damage. It means the container explodes when it gets destroyed, which is not ideal for me. That gives me some magnesium. What is my current magnesium supply then? I do have a little bit here. I have 48. 48 magnesium. Main thing I want it for is probably Gatling ammo, or which one's used for the interior turret? Yeah, these rifle magazines, which use 0.13 each. Build a few of those. Not as many Gatling ammo bots. I have to consider it. I don't have a renewable sort. I don't have like a supply of magnesium, which is my main concern. Anyway, I want to go and gather more iron because I'm going to need more of it. So, dampener's back on. And off on a return to the iron butt. We do. Actually, before I go in, I'm going to need to turn my lights on. I can actually see what I'm doing in here. Oh, 50 tons is the weight limit. There we go. Probably don't need any more cobalt. I think I'm fine for cobalt with what I gathered from that last trip. Until I start needing an inordinate amount of metal grid. Slow down, please. Carefully descend. And lock. Set the batteries to recharge. And then the refineries should be getting right to work. Indeed. So, best thing to put under refineries is... Actually, how much is it for efficiency modules? No, it's not efficiency... What modules are they? They're speed yield modules, that's what I look. 20 superconductors. So I would need 4 per refinery. Would be 80 per refinery. So 160 in total? How much gold then do I need per superconductor? A superconductor is 0.67, so 6.767 120, about 120 gold. 120 kilograms of gold feels actually kind of doable. Do I have any gold right now from disassembling things? No, I do not. I have 0 gold. Actually, something I should do. A block I don't have on the miner yet, that the miner really could do with, is a ore detector. Let's give me a small grid ore detector. Let's see if I can't get one. Put those components to production. There we go. Now that'll do it. And then I just need to search for the ore detector. Range, crank that up to 50. Turn off charge, unlock. We are completely empty of stuff. Let's go... Right, there's gold over there. Let's go... We only need about 110 kilograms. Oh yeah, I was thinking 180, not 160. There's nickel here. Gold. Gold's down pretty deep. Okay. This might be the plan for gold. Specifically 106.67 kilograms, but 110 to be safe. Yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm probably not going to be that precise anyway. I do know gold is pretty low yield. You don't get a lot of gold per kilogram of ore. Okay. Let the ship come to rest. I'm gonna mine down here on foot because it's underwater. Down we go. And the thing about gold is that it appears in... Here it is. It generally appears in very thin veins that make it awkward to mine with a ship because you tend to get more stone than you do gold. So, maybe it's just a mod of this world, but this feels like a pretty decent width for gold vein. My consideration is it's going to be easier for you to mine some of it on foot and kind of ferry it to the ship. So at the very least, I'm not ferrying it all the way back. Right. Stone. Yeah, see, half of what I mined was stone. Was it that? Well, if my miner was built more for it, or maybe in a lower gravity environment where I didn't have be as concerned about weight, you can build up a setup on the miner of ejectors that kind of take any stone out, so you only keep the ore, which would be nice to have. I'm also not sure how well my ship would function if I brought it beneath the waterline. I don't want to risk losing it. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to actually bring back some stone either. Because right now, I haven't found any sources of silicon. Which means... yeah, stone's my only source of silicon, so yeah, actually I might... gold... over 4k of gold ore now. But yeah, you know what? This huge chunk of rock. You can come with me. I would like some silicon. Oh. And then with this, hopefully this one trip should get me enough for the yield modules. I do want the yield modules before I mine too much gold, because they're actually... ironically, gold's one of the things that they are most useful for. Okay, that is only gold I've picked up so far. That's actually pretty good. I can definitely feel like I'm not picking gold up near as quickly as I was when I was mining iron. There we go. Well, actually, I might just take what I've got now back with me and see if that's enough. Oh, let's see. Is it 10k of gold? It is 4.3. 5.4, 8.5. I want like another 1.5. Oh, that's 2.2k, that's enough. Okay, hopefully... I only need 100... yeah, like if Meta's calculations are correct, which they normally are, he knows his maths. I only need about 110 kilograms. Which... I would hope with, like, over 10,000 kilograms of ore, I should be able to get 100 kilograms of ingot. It would have to be very impure ore if I don't get at least that much. Careful now, careful. Don't overshoot it. The wind's died down a wee bit. I don't have the death spin going on with the wind turbines anymore. Okay, connect up. Batteries to charge. Am I Boosting the landing pad at all of the thrusters. Nope, I don't seem to be. There seems to be enough clearance. That's all good. So then I want to... Give me yield modules. Large grid, obviously. Queue them up. Give me as many components as I can and put the rest to production. Would have to be, yeah, less than 1% yield. Yeah, it would have to be pretty inefficient. Production. Okay, Industrial Assembler free. Do you want to... Oh yeah, go back to assembly mode. And enable cooperative. So let's see. Gold... Okay, no. It's processing a little bit. Let's see, from 5 to 8 to... I think I'm getting like one kilogram of ingot for every 100. It is like a 1% yield right now, which is not great. I would rather it be notably higher than that, but not much I can do. Actually, that's a point. Is this not... Oh. Is this sorter not working? I've got it set to drain all. Active finger ingots. Drain all. Because, right, this should be draining all the ingots out of the refineries. Oh no, why is this not connected? What's... Where's connected? Where's the connect? Oh! Ah, I forget that the industrial cargo container doesn't have a bottom port. I've been dumb. I've been very, very dumb. Okay, I'm gonna need to re-figure that out. No, it's not a big it's not a massive problem, but it is annoying. Production. Or are we? Am I out of iron ore? Of course I'd be out of iron because the iron I just gathered before is going to be stuck here. Oh, that's pain. How do I forget that? I just see the other one, like the industrial cargo container, and think that one looks cooler. Okay, it's stuck in the sorter. Actually, just I've got plenty of iron sitting there. It's just not able to be extracted right now. Okay. Two ways to fix that. I either... this sorter is going to have to be taken care of. So otherwise it requires moving everything out of this cargo container, which is going to be painful to do. Probably pipe it up around the back. There we go. One efficiency module. Oh, no, these aren't efficiency modules. These are yield modules. I don't think I need power efficiency modules. How am I doing for power? Yeah, we're maintaining our power. That's assuming the refineries are... Yeah, the refineries are already finished doing what they're doing. Actually, no. One of them isn't. You can actually put your gold into this one, because this is the one with active yield modules right now. And making use of the one that has active yield modules is probably a good idea. There we go. Get Industrial Assembler free to start helping with stuff that isn't gold. Okay, yeah, 3 yield modules on this one now, and this should be the only one focusing on gold production. Okay, that definitely looks like it's increasing our numbers a bit. Now I do need superconductors, which are in production. Just quite slowly. I need 2 more. Get that gold. Up in there. Those have everything they need. There we go. That's a fully upgraded refinery. Which means if I check this, it is now... Okay, yeah, I'm getting twice the yield from ore. Which is very nice indeed. Do you have a refinery? Let's grab everything I can from it. And dump everything there. Draw what I can. You need to consider ammo at some point. Actually, I could bypass this sorter a little bit by using this port on this refinery. And have it just pipe up the side. That would maybe look a little neater. That might actually be the way to go. Okay, got some yield going on here. How's our production looking? Just superconductors. Which... How much more? You say you need 24 kilos of gold still. You're finished. So 24 kilos of gold. Does that look likely? I think I can probably get that. I think I've gathered like near enough just what I needed. Boy, is gold an inefficient mineral. I don't know if it's the most inefficient in the game. I think that title goes to platinum. I think I remember platinum being like horribly inefficient. There we go. Superconductors. I'm producing more superconductors than I need, actually. Which I guess isn't necessarily a bad thing. They'll be useful later. It's not like superconductors aren't going to be needed. I'm going to need several of them for the bloody jump drive. Or is it? Oh, I can't even build a jump drive yet. What do I need for jump drive? A jump drive requires me to build a gravity gen... Ew. Ah. A gravity generator. Okay, so I'm a long way off from a jump drive. Jump drive does require 1,000 superconductors rather than 20 that the yield module requires. Yep, grav comps. Yep. Do you want to know this extra fun thing about grav comps? They require silver. I don't have any knowledgeable access to silver. Okay, right. So what I need here is... I need a conveyor sorter. And a conveyor... Oh, added a P in there. And a conveyor tube. I just need these two components. And I don't have any construction comps for them. So in that case, can I actually... You are... You're the primary one, so queue up 1,000, because I'm gonna... Construction comps are going to be very necessary in the future, moving forward. Conveyor junction, conveyor cap. Conveyor sorter. Right. I make sure, yeah, the control panel is somewhere accessible. Curved conveyor tube. There we go. All components successfully withdrawn. Okay, and this needs to whitelist ingots, drain all. Okay, now your refinery should be functional. Yes, it's draining all the ore out. Okay, that's one further step of progress. Now I'm going to drop a save because I'm going to do something that might break everything that did save, right? Please tell me you saved. Yeah, world saved, which is I need to break this, and I'm cautious that... Oh, nice, it turns them all into little boxes. Does mean that this is now a little superfluous. So actually... this can be used as like a store. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No, no, no. I need to put a catwalk here. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Give me a small cargo container. Large grid. And give me a catwalk. Graded catwalk with one railing. Well, I put all those components to production. Small cargo container. Let's make sure it's oriented right so I can access it so it looks right from this side. 6. Put that there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that movement? Oh yeah, because of course it's going to be behind all the... grids. There we go. All components withdrawn. Okay. So this extra cargo container can be basically an overflow chamber for ore if I deposit too much for the refineries to do anything with. And catwalk. Oh, yes. Okay, that's I actually love how that comes out. It connects up the 2 refineries. I love that. Oh. That. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. It wasn't what I intended to do aesthetically, but it works. Okay, that little mistake has given me something I'm very happy with. Oh, is that the rain on? I think so. It sounds like rain. Okay, how am I for steel plate? Because that's probably something I want to look at. I do need an easier access port for stuff. Oh no, is that a storm? Hold up. Whatever that is, rain heavy. That's quite probably a storm, and I don't like that. Because I do not like lightning strikes. Lightning strikes very much scare me. I stand up, do the thing where I stand on a little bit of the engine. If I can. Refill my bottles. I thought I heard thunder, but... I wish there was mechanics in the game for allowing me to turn off lightning without turning off weather, because I'm not a fan of the mechanics of lightning. Anyway, I was looking at steel plate. I don't think I have much. I have 25 in there and 5 in the assembler. Iron. I have 15,000 iron ingots, which is enough for me to queue up 2,000 steel plate. And then I can go and, while I wait for that, mine some more iron to replace the fact that I am using everything I just gathered in the last trip. I do want this. I do want my steel plate. Then I can finish the landing pad and the little bridge to the landing pad. And hopefully all the other stuff I'm doing in that area. What if I should build like a vertical miner? Lightning. Ah, so many no unwelded towers. Yep. That's a little bit of my concern. I definitely didn't. I'm fairly certain at this stage I've shot one of my own towers down last stream and broke it myself. because I was trying to fight spiders and using a gun near unwelded. Did I break something? Oh, good. Surprisingly enough. The thing I don't like about lightning is in Space Engineers, its little the countermeasures to it feel not great. I know you can use antennas and decoys, but it's not always clear to me like how spaced they have to be to protect it, and I'm fairly certain you have to deal with the problem that I was overshot that far too much. You have the little problem of the lightning. I'm fairly certain still breaks the antenna and decoy that it strikes, which means you have to remember to rebuild it every time. Ooh. I do know the devs did change lightning a bit in one of the updates to make it, because it used to be a lightning storm would hit and every 5 seconds you'd get struck, which was, yeah, everyone I think was getting a little annoyed by lightning at that point. So in fairness, it was toned down quite a bit. So steel plate. Okay, actually, that should actually give me a crap ton of iron. Because it's now going to be like double efficiency, double yield iron. Reactor and welder block? Yeah, I guess. The thing is, I think both can't even build decoy blocks. But antennas require radiocom comps, which I think are reasonably expensive. What do I need for decoys? Probably a gun of some kind. Decoy block. Yeah, needs me to build a heavy turret. What's my inventory for? Oh yeah, steel plate. I was going to weld up all this. And then, once it's welded up, have a look at it and see what I can do to make it look better. There we go. And once the base is complete, I can actually get around to painting it a bit, making it look a little more colourful, rather than just using default grey on everything. Steel. What? There we go. Actually, something I should maybe do is build speed modules for the assemblers. That'd be nice to have as well. Finish up the perimeter, at least, of the landing pad. There you go. And actually, let's... I think that's enough. All possible components withdrawn. Very nice. Stairs going. scaffolding welded up. So it actually looks like we've got a floor we can walk on and not something we should fall through. Okay, I didn't obviously add enough to the build planner. Bonus of drone, very nice. There we go. That's starting to look like something. This, nothing will break if I break this. But what I can then do is add that there. Three, 4, 7, 8. That'll just be steel plate, which shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I kind of like how that looks now. Okay, so actually let's look at some speed modules. These don't require any gold, so these shouldn't be too bad to build. Right. Not bad to build at all. Now I believe each speed module increases the speed that it builds at by 100%. So these should be getting pretty quick at this rate. 8 steel plate and... I managed to run myself out of steel plate already. That's a little embarrassing. Oh, no, never mind. It just refused to give me steel plate. Okay. So this mess works. I want to kind of build up all the blocks I can at this stage. So can I grab? Am I still producing a reasonable amount of steel plate? Assembler. Can we put the results into cargo, please? Okay, I'm gonna need more steel plate. How am I doing for iron at this stage? Hello. Someone out there's not happy. I have 43.7 thousand iron. Which is enough for me to say, let's have another 3,000. And that's only half of what I use. Right. For these, though, I can start working on these. These require construction comps and interior plate. So let's start on these first, because these are different. Take the construction comps first. Doobie-doo.
Energy low.
Of course my energy's low. I can deal with that later. So each of these requires 10 construction components. Should be okay. Do, do. Doobie-doo. I think I should have enough construction comps from what I've gathered. I had like 600. That should be good.
Energy critical.
Okay, I'll go and recharge. Ooh. That's actually something. I do have the materials for another survival kit that I could build on the land base. I just need to actually figure out where I want to put it. That's my main thing. I don't know where I want it. Right, is putting construction components into these blocks in preparation for returning and grabbing interior plate instead. Interior. 1,000 of that, that should be enough. Though I am using 25 for a thing, rather than 10, so this will take a couple of trips, I imagine. Oh, and there's foggy weather rolling in, which is not going to be great for my energy production. Down we go. Going down. That'll, at the very least, this should mean that there won't be any instance before where I fire one pistol shot, miss, and take down an entire tower. I'm just fortunate as much survived as it did when I did that. Doesn't have any below ground support. Out of interior plate. Off to retrieve some interior plate. Here we go. Building the towers. I still wish the big wind turbines worked, but I don't think there's any practical difference between the big towers and the small ones. I think it's all aesthetic. Build that, build this. I think I might need one more trip back for that final tower, likely. If I could find some silver, I could get my next tier of tools. I might take the miner out for the big ones produce more energy. I don't think they do. Because they do require the same materials. And generally as well, space engineer devs are quite good at, they don't, it's DLC, it's part of one of the DLC packs. And normally they're quite good at not adding anything that's new mechanically. And locking it behind DLC. So, I suppose in some cases there are some things. Can I actually check turbine? Does it sit? Hmm. It doesn't. There's no stats there that says what it's capable of. I think especially because it's from a DLC pack that's very specifically a decorative DLC pack. So I wouldn't imagine it would have a practical difference. Similar to the fact that there's the... Yeah, it's probably just aesthetics, the same way that you can get the antenna. Yeah. Same way in that you have the base game antenna, which is like this. For exactly the same effect, if you have the DLC, you can build this thing. But in practicality, they both do the same thing. It's purely whether you want the huge dish or you want the little antenna.
Energy low.
I know my suit's low. There we go. But that's all that built. Wind is picking up again, which is nice. How am I doing for tanks here? The first one should be full as we get close to the end of the stream. Build in 55 minutes, still an hour. Which might be. I might be going on for 3 hours in this stream. 80% full. That is nice to see, though. Are any of the others? Yeah. Okay. Everything else is just proceeding as normal. Let's recharge. Turn my lights off, actually, for a bit. I'm going to need to build some lights on the base. That's something I'm going to have to do. Because the lights... Once the sun goes down, I am going to still want to have light. And actually, the sun is going down right now. First, I do want to focus on... Let's grab steel plates. Put those away. Actually, I did... Before I came here, I did... Forgot that I wanted to quickly... Let me stand on the thing. Let me refuel my bottle. Okay. Start out here. Welding up the rest of these beams. The towers themselves are welded up now, but they can still quite easily be disconnected from the main base. There we go. There we go. That's all that sorted. Blocks on the inside. Let me just stand on the tip of a small jet engine while I reach through the propellers to reach for my... Yep. Perfectly safe. I see nothing that could possibly go wrong. Probably going to replace some of these with interior walls at some point, maybe. I'm sure my want for the base to look half decent will override practical application of things at some point. Actually, this might be a point where I That's light. That's light. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. I just want to grab a couple of construction comps. No. Hold up. Can I inset light? Third light, light panel, rotating light, corner light double. That's what I'm looking for, I think. Or I could just build a wall of light. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't where I wanted to build you. I misinterpreted the sign. There. Nope, I guess I can only build... Oh, you could attach things to the bottom of that, but I guess not. Maybe it's better to just put those there for now. It's not exactly where I want to have my lights, but it'll do. Then I want to... There's radius. That to like 10. There we go. That gives us a bit of light. Get this one up, and this one up. And these can maybe go up to 7.5. And 7.5. Oh, I do love to build vision mods sometimes. Being able to make those changes without having to go in and fiddle in the control panel. Grab some more steel plate. I think I don't... Actually, no, I will keep some construction comps. I probably will be building more lights, particularly when I get out to the, what you call it? Landing pad, that's what it's called. Ooh. I want to build the... Maybe I build like their survival kit station down here.
Energy low.
Energy low again. Go sit. I'll go sit in the miner for a bit. And recharge. Take a quick drink. Coca-Cola. Okay, the power on the base will apparently last 17 days, but I don't think it's doing anything right now. So that doesn't say much. I could probably do with building a couple more batteries. 2 is nice, but not optimal. I think I only have 2 batteries on the the boat as well. I suppose at least in the boat's case, it's the boat is mostly supposed to be hydrogen powered rather than battery powered, so that kind of makes sense that it wouldn't have the same need for battery. Oh, hello lag. Is that spiders? That is spiders. Oh! I fell into the ground there. I did fall into the ground. Weapon is out of ammunition. Brilliant. I do have a rifle, and I do have rifle magazines. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! You are... Okay, they teleport. That's nice to know. Spawn. Oh my god. I wish. I mean, if there's anyone from Coca-Cola out there listening, I mean, I'd take it. I wouldn't complain if you wanted to sponsor. That's one product I would, you know, I would have no qualms about promoting. I'm really gonna need to look at ammo in the not too distant future. Being attacked by giant teleporting racist man-eating, possibly spaceship eating. Yeah, no, I'm beginning to think less and less that they do eat spaceships, and that was more that I just kind of... I was the one who broke my own base. As much as I probably, you know, don't want to quite admit that. Grab some construction components, because I'm going to... There's a middle ground? No, there isn't. I did not put a middle ground. Darn. I guess the best I can do then is... like this. And then the radius on these I think should be at its max, 10 meters. You should also be out to 10 meters. Then I can start welding up the rest of the platform. This can probably be a port for... I do want to build a combat ship. Though I'm torn on building a combat ship because it does... Building a combat ship would mean dedicating some more resources to... well, specifically my magnesium resources to offense. I don't have very much of. But I do kind of want to take on that Henderson mine and particularly Cockroach Ridge. I'm curious about what Cockroach Ridge is. Because regardless, you tend to get pretty nice stuff if you can raid NPC bases. back for another supply of steel plate. This should nearly there. The landing pad, once it's finished, I just need to get the connector and the pipe to the second connector built up. Then I want a survival kit room set up. Probably down with refinery. Survival kit, no to H2 gen. Just to so I can refill hydrogen in the base. I'm not
Energy low.
entirely reliant on using the miner or returning to the boat. There we go. I did add that to the build planner. Just need to add pipe, 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 and pipe. Am I out of small steel tube? I'm out of small steel tube. Let's queue up 1,000 of those. And that should, like, yeah, near instantly give me enough to do my thing. Do you think I'm likely to find the magnesium on this planet? I don't actually know. I'm fairly certain, like, most recommended starting planets in this, like, generally are kind of made sure to have magnesium on them. There we go. Okay, so both of these are now connected up. Something I might do, actually, is... Let me get spotlight. Offset spotlight, small grid. Get me a couple of those. Three of those. Component successfully withdrawn, very good. What I will do is... Let's get some illumination on our... bit there, that's a little annoying. I do want a rear light. Because they're frustrated. Oh yeah, they are. And they're pointing backwards, that would be why. Can things balance on the... oh, things can balance on the back here. That might actually... Can I grab 2 more construction components, then? Thank you. Because then... there and there. That's probably what I want to do. Go for the LED wall, but I'm not a fan of them in this situation. I'm gonna be honest. Then grills are gonna be in the way most places I put these, but I think that should be fine. Actually, no, I've got a better idea. Let me grab 2 steel plate. What I'm going to do is quickly that there. Mirrored on the bottom of the drills. Could do that, but where did the extra construction components come from? Control panel, light, offset spotlight. Radius is at maximum, that's okay. Give it a little bit of that yellow tint. Oh yeah, I didn't actually build up the other ones, that's why I've got extra components. Light. Set these ones to maybe 200. Then interior light, corner light. 200. Also set the radius to max. Let's also look at the light. You should also put these to a group and just call it minor light. How much do I drill when I'm not in first person? I do. It depends on the mining site itself. Maybe the intensity can be dropped down a little bit. Okay, that works there. Everything I have to be built up is built. I don't have any... I'm fairly certain at this stage I've got no unconstructed blocks. Which is a nice position to be in. That's interior. Let's grab some interior wall. Oh, am I on construction comps already? Neat. Let's you up 3,000. I'm also getting close to being out of interior plate, so let's go up that. Unsuccessfully withdrawn. Interior walls up. Got nicer patterned floor, textured floor. I do like that. Looks a little bit nicer, and I'll probably try and phase this in, like replace the flooring entirely with interior floor. There we go. Then I want a survival kit. I O2H2 generator. And that's kind of it. Actually, I need to put the O2H2 generator actually on. Not for one display. I get a display. There we go. And all I need to do then is plonk that there. Plonk that there. And with that, I've got a survival kit. And an O2H2 generator on the base. And then I can go and hijack some of my ice from the big boat. Just give me some ice. Because this will only be used for refilling my personal O2H2 supply and my bottles, I guess. You can auto-refill bottles, please. There we go. So it shouldn't need too much of a supply. There we go. That's all good. Now, something I suppose I can do is now my miner's got an ore detector. I'll maybe go and have a wee look and see if I can't find some silver. I'm cautious flying at night. I don't like how I can't quite see where the ground is. I suppose I've got the altimeter. I can tell I'm 40 meters. Above the ground, 70 meters above the ground. There's a huge cliff in front of me though. So that number will drop rapidly if I think. Need board. Oh no, it's just measuring, it's not measuring it for me relative to the ground. So that's actually not helpful at all. It's measuring me to sea level, I forget. Ooh. Any ores for detection? Doesn't seem to be detecting anything. I was hoping the other lights would... Maybe I should build a spotlight that points straight down on this one. Where's the... Oh, there's the ground. Yeah, because I have to be quite close to the ground to even... Okay, being in first person does not help me too much. I should maybe even just have built a rover with an ore detector would be a better idea. But then I need to cross water. Isn't anything? Or I'm almost probably better just going on foot again. Yeah. I think that's probably what I'm best doing. Okay, back to landfall. My main interest is in locating magnesium. Magnesium's kind of my primary thing I want to find that I don't have. Strap an atom thruster and hydro tank on the rover, now I can swoop. I mean, fair enough. Wouldn't... Adam. I know what you mean. Ooh. Got tilted a wee bit. There we go. Dock ship. So, over this direction seems to be a direction I haven't done much exploring in, so let's have a wee look over here. Not going to be underwater. Skim across the surface. Primary thing I want to find is magnesium. Silver would be a very nice thing to find as well. But I don't know if I can. It might be something I have to get to the moon to find. I think this mod does like split resources between planets. So I don't think, like, I'm 99% certain I will not find platinum or uranium here. Which is kind of how I'm used to playing. Even when I play on the vanilla star system, I tend to use scarce resources mod. Add that little bit of challenge. Need to be careful about Cockroach Ridge. Oh! Is something new. I haven't found silicon before. GPS silicon? Okay, so I do have a source of silicon now, which is quite useful. That means... Oh, it's silicon and cobalt. I already have a cobalt supply, though, so that's... Okay, I don't need to mark cobalt. Okay, so having access to silicon means that glass is on the table. In reasonable amounts. I think I've deconstructed pretty much all the bulletproof glass I had. More gold. I don't need more gold, though. Well, I mean, gold's nice to have. I suppose maybe I should mark it, at least. Just so I kind of know it's here, because I suppose it could be useful to have another couple of veins to mine. Magnesium and silver is really the goal. How far away am I from? I don't want to go more than 5 kilometers, I don't think. It's kind of annoying that I have to be so close to Cockroach Ridge. I don't think it's I don't think it's assertive. I don't think it spawns drones against me, but it does have... I know it is armed. I really should get rid of my underwater base GPS because there's no underwater base there now. All it does is mark where I spawned, or initially. I won't delete it. I will hide it because maybe I'll go back at some point and I might return at some point and build like a marker. A little, not a memorial, but kind of a. This is where it all started. This is where the ship crashed. Oh, hello. Did not mean to tab out. Don't know how I tabbed out. I am 4.26 kilometers away. Getting fairly far from the base and still no sign of any magnesium. That's a little disheartening. If there was daylight, I could maybe at least use that to like fly up and look for odd patches of terrain. I don't know if this planet still has like the patchy terrain to mark ore deposits. Cockroach Ridge. I want to avoid getting too close to that, but can I skim around it? I feel like stones are signs of ore deposits. I don't quite think so. The stones are kind of all over the place. Like there was a lot near. Yeah, like it's spawning here on this terrain, and this terrain I don't think drops anything. Oh no, it does drop stone. Yeah, see, the rocks aren't even rocks, they're just retextured trees. And there's a lot, there were a lot by my base before I chopped them down that... And I don't think there's any, I haven't detected any resources like where my base is. Cockroach Ridge. Okay. I am within attack range of that thing now, I think. Yep, within 800 meters. That's... I just need to not be spotted. Okay. I think it's 800 meters range. It might be 1 kilometer. Can't remember what the up-to-date range on AI weapons is. More pillars. Not detecting anything. .600 when interior, yeah, when interior turrets become dangerous. I'm fairly certain those ones though have Gatling turrets. It's not just interior. They did approach it before to see if it even had. That's just the iron from my initial iron deposit. I mean, it's nice to know there's still plenty of iron in this hill, but that's not what I'm looking. Oh, there was nickel there under the water as well. No magnesium for me? None at all? This is a little disappointing. But I guess there's not too much I can do. Unless there is gold here. Have I missed a resource? Because generally, I do think there is supposed to be like 2 resources per node. I've only picked up gold here. So maybe gold appears by itself. Gold might exist in isolation. I'll head over to the cobalt again. Right. Over the hill. Not that I can stay for too long, because I suppose if not, maybe I can mine some more cobalt. Yeah, I might mine more cobalt and bring an inventory back with me. Yeah. Might as well have come here for something. And this should more than double my cobalt supply as well, because I've got the yield modules now. And I wasn't even using a full refinery. I was still using a basic refinery at that point. Okay, that'll do me. I think my first hydrogen bottle is empty as well, which means I'm down to only, less than half on my second bottle, so yeah. Probably just want to head home. Fly away. Dodge the wind turbines. Drop that in there, which immediately gets sucked up by one of the refineries. Okay, well that's processing, so making some progress anyway. What is the... I suppose if that's everything, then there's only... the only thing left for me to think about is getting to space. Or either getting to space or taking on the Henderson mine. So I build a... Let's look at block weapons. I can build Gatling gun, maximum range 800 meters. Maximum range 800 meters. Oh, yeah, that's no problem, Meta. I will see you next time. Enjoy your day. The assault cannon... How much... What do assault cannon rounds cost? That's all... That's going to be the thing, is what's the different cost of all these rounds? Assault cannon shells require 0.4 magnesium. Explodes by 30 damage per magazine. Oh right, no, that's if it's on the container, it's destroyed. Stock build. Gatling ammo box. Let's queue up 20 of those. Maybe 20 assault cannon rounds. And then however many, like, for interior turret use. I might, cause yeah, I think it might be worth trying to take on one of those. Something I did want to do was attempt to build a little drone though, of a camera that can go and like scope out the base before I investigate it myself. Oop, hello. With a ship that's actually built for anything. So I might focus on that. Okay, so for that I will need... brain work for me. I've got blocks. I will need a landing pad. Landing gear. I'll need Atmo thrusters. I'm gonna use the flat ones. Because I want to keep this as small as possible. I'll also need I'll need a gyroscope. It'll need battery. I think I'm gonna rely on small batteries. It'll need an antenna. Because this one's gonna be remote controlled. Which does mean it will need a remote control as well. And then I think I just take 100 construction comps, 100 steel plate, and 100 interior plate. So how am I doing for iron? I've still got 7k in there. Might need to go and do some more iron mining in the not too distant future. This might be, I think, the last thing I do in this. Why did you bounce before logging? There we go. This might be the last little thing I do before finishing up stream today. Okay, so antenna. Remote control. Then I'll need upwards thrust. Left and right thrust. Forward thrust. Backwards thrust. Gyroscope. Probably just one gyroscope would be enough. Actually, it might help if I were to hold up. If I put a battery there, and then a gyroscope on the battery. Five batteries. 7. 9. 10. I'll need a camera. That will be a very important thing. What's the top-mounted camera look like? Oh, it's actually barely. Oh, never mind. That was only because I was. Can I place it underneath? That'd be neat. There. I think technically that's everything it needs. Let's build what I've got and see how nimble it is. Antenna. Remote control. Camera. I won't build the landing gear. Gyroscope. As many of the engines as I can manage. Oh, everything I can. Everything I can't put to production. So there's the camera. Antenna. Remote control. Gyroscope. Flat atmo thrusters. One, two, three, four. Add more stuff to list. There. Build the antenna. Thrusters. Have I run out of motors? I've run out of motors, that's not great. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna need to grab more iron, definitely. Yeah. Iron's going to be something quite key. But for now, that should be enough of what I need to... Oh, no it's not. I actually need to draw the components. That would be a good idea. I grab some power cells as well. That would be nice to have. And batteries up. Large steel tube. I queue up some of those as well. All components successfully withdrawn. 3 batteries. I need to go and refill all my hydrogen stuff. Oh, that's fine. The base is also going to need an antenna if I'm going to do that. I hadn't thought of where I'd put an antenna, but okay, I already had antenna on. Why are you so close to me all of a sudden? For now, I think I can put one here and be okay with it. Right, those radiocom components should be taking priority. Hopefully, anyway. They stay taking the priority. There we go, all of them. Withdraw that. And... Wink. There we go. We have an antenna. Now I just need to find the antenna. It can broadcast to... What if I set it to 10 kilometers? Show ship name, which actually I should then go and change this to landfall base. Okay. There we go, we have a beacon for the base. Now if I were to get in this ship to call no. Remote access small grid here, I can open the terminal of this small ship, which I want to rename to Scout Flyer. Control panel can show ship name. Broadcast 505 kilometers is all good. One of the small batteries is incomplete. Did I not finish all of them? Oh yeah, the one at the very front, of course. All components were drawn. Now if I remove that, it does hover. It does hover, that's good. Remote access, scout flyer, take control. Put top mounted camera. View. Ah! Camera is upside down. That is a little bit unfortunate. I'm going to have to put you on the top of the ship then. Okay, and then if I go to remote access, scout flyer control, put a new camera there, view. Okay, so yeah, that's the advantage of having a camera, is you can zoom in and out. I'm a little concerned about the power supply on this thing is not going to last too long. But okay, Henderson Mine, I can have a wee look. Okay, that's actually a full settlement there. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks like it's worth investigating. That looks like it's defense turret. I'm not seeing any other. Oh, maybe is that a turret over there as well? That might. I think that's a turret over there. Looks like one. Is that a turret? That almost. It might be a turret. That might be a custom turret actually. There's a wee bunker there. A wee bunker. Maybe some interior turrets inside those smaller buildings. But that looks like a Gatling turret. That looks like it's either a laser antenna, which I doubt it is, or it's a custom turret, which I feel is more likely. That doesn't look like there's any. Is that other tower at the back there? That looks like just a wind turbine that's broken. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing two turrets there. So, I suppose, well, we can go and investigate Cockroach Ridge. Okay, Cockroach Ridge looks... These are... Okay, so these are both like full-fledged villages. Yeah, those are custom turrets. That's what those are. Cockroach Ridge is definitely fortified, though. Yeah, that's like 4 ball turrets. So 3 ball turrets. Is that an interior turret over there? So, yeah, 1, 2, at least 3 turrets. Yeah. All right. Okay, friend, you can return home now. You've done a good job. So the Henderson mine is probably going to be target 1. It seems to only have 2 turrets. If I can hit... The assault cannon's not... The main thing will be hitting the... Getting the accurate... Like, a decent accuracy hit off on... Okay, little flyer. You have done good job. Down you come. Okay, he did well. I want to... How do... Wait, that's something. There is small connectors now, aren't there? Yeah, you get small connectors exist. I forget that. I can actually... that would block the camera a little, though, to be fair. I suppose I could add it on the top. I think it's... because it's small grid only, where I would need a hinge or a rotor somewhere to get... Actually... That could work. If I was to put a little connector on top there, I could maybe put a rotor underneath the thing, and it could kind of like dangle from beneath and recharge. But I think that's kind of set me up for what I'll do next time, because I think I'll finish up here now. But that sets me up for next time to begin military production. build a fighter of some kind, or gunship. With an assault cannon, a couple of Gatling guns. And hopefully I can head to the Henderson mine and take out its turrets without losing anything myself. Raid what's there. Hopefully salvage some magnesium and some ammo from the turrets I destroy. That would be very nice to be able to do. Then, with that, hopefully maybe make a hit on Cockroach Ridge. And with the area clear, then I can focus my full attention, I think, on making this space-worthy. How are we doing for the hydrogen tanks here? Full in 2 minutes and something seconds, depending on... Oh, it is 100% full. So now the others are going to be full, so it's going to take another hour to refill. But otherwise, this is well on its way to being operational. Okay, no, okay, yeah, I think we have plans. But yeah, bit of an unannounced stream just because I woke up early and was bored. But let's drop a save. But yeah, otherwise, that'll be me for. No, it won't be me for today. I will be back later with, you know, the actual planned stream for Persona 4 Ultimax. Yeah, the meeting I have this morning shouldn't drag on till 3 o'clock. Maybe I would be very dead if I had a meeting that lasted that long. But yeah, that's all for now. Yeah, as usual, schedules on YouTube if you want to have a look. And thank you for popping along if you did. I hope you enjoyed my little random, like, continuing my space engineer's journey. But until next time I see you, hope you have a good day, and goodbye.